As Parliament waits to get back from recess and onto the task of debating and enacting laws for the implementation of the new constitution, members of the civil society and American Ambassador Michael Ranneberger have called for a consultative approach.
Implementation must not be allowed to take place through old-fashioned political deals, dividing spoils behind closed doors. Dividing offices or responsibilities for implementation based on political affiliation or the old-fashioned spoil system or based on ethnic identification would be wrong and would send an entirely negative signal to the Kenyan people.
Already, politicians have started lining up for positions in the new government, which will be set up after the county governments have been formed. The U.S. envoy says devolution should bring about real development for the people and not more agony and corruption.
Instead of salivating at the prospect of more spoils as a result of the expanded number of constituencies, the expansion of parliament, and the creation of county authorities, let Kenya's political leaders instead focus on implementation of the new constitution in order to make the democratic structures of the country more responsive to the Kenyan people.
Meanwhile, the National Council of Churches of Kenya wants a seat reserved for it in the Implementation Committee. The council says though it opposed the passage of the new laws, it still has a role to play in the implementation process.
And the church would like, as a major stakeholder in this country, with a very keen interest on the details on the legislation that will follow, to find its place in that setup.
The new constitution requires almost 50 bills so as to be fully implemented. Already 3 bills which deal with the vetting of judges, the Judicial Service Commission and the Constitutional Implementation Commission have been prepared and are ready for tabling in Parliament. Andrew Ochieng, Citizen Live at 9.